Welcome to the Phoenix Hunter channel. Today is May 19th. It's a weekend and looks like the political drama on debt ceiling is going on. But hopefully they will conclude next week. So ultimately it gets done. But my idea here is um, they will add one more stone in the kidney of the patient. Okay, so next week hopefully the politicians discharge the patient, but after discharge, you know what happens? The pain will happen, the pain will start. Okay, but who are ready to take this pain, right? So definitely it's a huge pain I'm expecting. Okay, so next week is as usual interesting. Of course, every week is interesting. So next week is more interesting. Okay, so we'll see, and we'll see our current pain this week's. Okay, so that is our interesting thing. So this week actually my portfolio reduced at minus 3.56%. Last week, of course, this whole month uh, is red, right? So in this week, so it's minus 3.56 is a huge actually. Of course, right? So uh, in future, it's a long-term pain is coming for us. I think it's a only temporary pain. We'll discuss why. Okay, good. So the in overall, actually, this week is excellent. We saw aggressive growth on upside in US stock market. It's excellent. Instead of going in this sideways, right? So going a decisive up, right? It's giving a clear sign. Okay, so good. This week market went up, and if you see here, actually this is a, triangle actually happened in the last few weeks, but yes, in technical analysis, right? So once the market cross this triangle, right? So whether it is down or up, it should be very aggressive. So we saw that aggressiveness on the top. Very good. But what is the limit here? Yes, there is a clear limit in the upside. So this length, right? So the beginning of this triangle, right? So the same length is exactly, I'm expecting market may go this much high. So this is exactly close to that our gap filling also. So I'm expecting next week the market goes till this box. Okay, then I will start my short positions. I will take average and I will take some new short positions. Okay, but actually this itself is a very clear. I'm not. This is the only I'm not convincing here. What is exactly happening here? Is it the market end here, or is there a limit? Still, there is a chance to go up. So I'm not sure. Yes, this is also a good place, and yes. So final maximum this box I'm expecting. Market may go till here. At that place, I will add my positions heavily. Okay, and yes. So come to the other points here. So in my last video, I told I took these three stocks. On the next day, I closed this dish position. I kept a close limit sell, so it hit it, and I closed the position. Okay, and I closed the position with some 6% just profit. Okay, maybe I will just close. I will hide this. I will keep an update, but temporarily that is not relevant. So next week, okay, we will discuss. So this month, it's a completely huge downside on my portfolio. We'll see in the next couple of weeks what is happening in the markets, and what else we are covering here. And the main important thing is what my model is saying, right? So if you see my last week's model, yes, these divergences keep on going. This is today's end of the day my signals. So the market goes up, the S&P, but still my model is giving a clear divergence. Okay, so yes, I will follow the model finally. Okay, and what are the stocks I'm going to take in the next week? If you see here, I'm following a few stocks here. So there are many stocks we can short actually. And Apple, if you go here, um, Apple is clearly touched at this line. So I'm thinking, yes, this is it's a good place to start the decline. Okay, so I think hopefully Monday onwards, I want to see a dramatic change in the market. Okay, so maybe it may go. Yes, this is almost end of the journey of Apple for time being. Okay, so next year I'm expecting a dramatic downside till I think it will reach. I'm sure 100% market comes immediate downside. I can expect this much level. So for example, take 16, 17%, right? So I'm expecting at least a 15% decline in the markets. Okay, so I'm not sure whether it may go down or after this, but definitely Apple should come approximate in this region to hit this channel, and we'll discuss um, the trends at that time. Okay, so now Apple completed its journey. So next, it's very interesting. And the other thing is HYG. See, last time I discussed it, right? The last meeting, these bonds. Ultimately, bonds came down. It's already crossed our mark, this line. So I'm expecting this is a sign of the downside. Okay, and if you see this HYG, okay, so these bonds and these especially these high yield corporate bonds, if you see here the markets in a couple of days, right, last from April onwards, maybe you can say this April onwards, finally the market went up. Okay, but if you see the corporate bonds, it finally came down. Okay, so this is telling the next journey of the next movement of the US market. Okay, this high yield, especially this HYG and the um, which I told you, this bond market especially. Okay, the bond market will dictate the stock market. Okay, so now they are going down, so market has to follow 100%, has to follow the bonds. Okay, so next week onwards, maybe it may go a little bit up here, as I told you, to reach this box. Okay, so but finally end of the day, the market has to follow this HYG stock. Okay, so take these words. Today is May 19th. Okay, and come to the final point here. So next week I'm going to short this Apple, and there are many stocks actually, Meta and Nvidia and GE and see Monster Beverages and especially home construction. So these are all it's a perfect short stocks, and VIXY, these K means it's China index, internet stocks, ETFs, right? K web, C web, and UVXY, VIXY, UVIX. These are all long stocks. Okay, but everything is telling the same direction. Okay, so next week I will take all these short positions. Um, will